heard you worked for the Suffolk County Sheriff's too. Is there any validity to you worked for the gun buyback program and that a gun was used in a crime that you said was destroyed? No, what was a little concerning, Fred, is that you did tell the sergeant to arrest me.
No.
You
Sarge?
I don't know who you are.
If he tries to go in any of the doors that are closed, he gets locked up.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today's video is a little bit different from my normal content. I hope you all enjoy it, and if you do, please hit the like button. Really helps out the channel, and I truly appreciate it. For those of you who don't remember, the man in this video is Fred Leute. He is the chief of the Constables located in Port Jefferson, New York. He was featured in my audit of the Port Jefferson Village Hall in September of last year. In that video, he denied working for the public, which was obviously a lie, and also portrayed himself in a way unbecoming of a public servant. If you would like to watch that video, I will leave a link to it in the description below. After that video was released, I received several emails from credible sources alleging serious corruption and misconduct on the part of Fred Leute, ranging from stealing the mayor's political opponent's signs during an election to illegally selling guns he was supposed to be destroying as a part of the Suffolk County Sheriff's gun buyback program. According to the sources, one of these guns he sold on the street was used in a crime, and instead of being charged and fired, he was allowed to retire and keep his pension. I wanted to speak to Chief Leute personally regarding these serious accusations, and I was able to find him, and he was willing to speak with me. Here's how it went.
Mr. Leute. Hey, how are you? How's it going?
Nah, I'm good by myself, thanks.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be all right.
How you doing, kid?
How you doing, Chief?
I'm doing good.
Nice to meet you, man.
Now that I'm working, because I was off that day.
Oh, because you had said you weren't
in uniform. Now you can ask me anything you got to ask me.
Oh, no, because you had said you weren't. I had gotten people to talk to me. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, 10-4, I'm good.
No.
Don't worry about it.
You're the chief, right?
I told him I don't know who that person is, that we don't all work together every night.
Yeah. I was talking to Murdoco.
Yeah, 10-4. I'm with him now.
Yeah. So,
what can I do for you?
So, no, nothing. So I'm glad to find out that you're the chief, because I thought you were just some random person when last time we met. Right. So that you're the chief or whatever. But James Murdoco, Murdoco.
Okay.
James Murdoco. You know, I saw that he was arrested for domestic violence.
He was.
He was? Okay.
Yeah.
Is he still employed with the
Yeah.
He's still employed with the Port Jefferson Constables?
The job, yes.
Oh, okay. So is that like pending resolution?
And in fact,
because I know everybody's innocent until proven guilty. So.
Well, yeah, that's in all cases.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And, I heard that you paid a visit to one of my bosses and you told him all kinds of stuff.
I was asking. I was asking. Well, I just want to know because that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
That's what people, ever since I posted.
I know where you heard it from too.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you where I heard it from.
I know exactly where you heard it from.
Same guy. I've heard people reached out. Yeah, go ahead. Because
look into that guy's background.
Okay.
And you will be shocked.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, because I heard a situation happened with the kids where he broke your larynx or something. A kid, a 15-year-old. Yeah, a 15-year-old riding bikes in front of.
No, I had a concussion actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I don't want to spread.
Fighting with 3 or 4 of them at once, and
But that's why I come to you because
he looked about 20.
Okay, but he was really 15, right?
I'm a good person. I'm a religious person. I don't want to hurt kids.
For sure.
But I ended up with his girlfriend and another friend on my back and kicking me and everything else. So
okay.
It was a difficult situation.
Okay, see, and this is why I like to get it from the horse's mouth because, I've been, ever since I posted the video, there's a lot of people contacting me about, how...
I don't have any issue. Just so we can step over here in the light so you can get a better shot.
Sure.
I don't have any issue with you.
Okay,
I don't
great.
have any issue with what you do. If anything, I'm an advocate for First Amendment, and I'm an advocate for everything that it stands for. I was a little upset, though, because when you came in, there's 3 girls that sit in that room.
Okay.
And when you started filming,
you
just unnerved them.
Okay.
There are people who don't.
Well, I didn't even, to be honest, Mr. Leute, Chief Leute, I didn't.
Fine.
Fred, I didn't go in. I didn't go in there and film them. Like I didn't even go in that office.
The door.
Yeah. I want to see what's going on.
They see a guy, in this day and age, you got school shootings all the time and all these different things.
Mm-hmm.
They saw you and how you were dressed. You had your hood up. You had a Yankee hat on. You had on
I didn't
sunglasses.
I had sunglasses, no hood up,
and
no hood
and a
up.
mask.
No hood
so
up.
like, but all black, and
Yeah.
it, you know, it unnerved him. I'll be honest.
Okay.
So
I mean,
I was coming here to pick something up. I'm on my day off on Wednesdays. I don't work Wednesdays, so I'm coming in.
oh, okay.
And I mean, it's one of those things where, you know, we have some learning to do too.
Yeah.
And
that's why I do what I do. I really don't like to, you know, when people treat me with respect, the same way you're treating me with respect right now, I'm going to treat you 100% back with respect. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, try and escalate a situation with you, because that's not my point. My point is to just spread awareness.
I'm just doing my job here, and I'm just, you know, making a little money.
Yeah, because I heard you work for the Suffolk County Sheriffs too. Is there any validity to you worked for the gun buyback program, and that a gun was used in a crime that you said was destroyed?
No, that's not true.
There's no validity to that, and that you were forced to retire.
No, and after I heard that, I sent a FOIL request out to the Suffolk County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, yeah, I did the same.
I retired, and you know.
I mean, you can retire for whatever reasons you have.
But
I mean,
I sent them a FOIL.
I just want to make sure, because that's a pretty crazy allegation for a Suffolk County sheriff to be selling guns on the street, right?
And I know where you got that allegation from. same.
Why these people don't like you?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's weird, but that's what they told me, and I'm not gonna. I didn't publish that video because I don't want to publish it without talking to you first.
There's a few people that when I came here, the previous chief had some issues, which I won't get into.
Okay.
He had people he had hired here. They were doing some things that we found that were, you know, untoward, and they were incorrect, and they would. I can't even go into really what they were doing, because it's a matter of a discipline matter. So they left here. However they left, they're not here anymore. There's several of them online all the time right now saying things about me, about the job, about the mayor, about people who work here.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I'm going to tell you.
I've heard a lot, and you know, that's why I like to take everything I hear with a grain of salt. But it's just when you hear a lot, the mayor, she goes out and gets drunk, and then a code enforcement car brings her home.
Oh, that's absolutely not true.
And
that's not true.
That you were taking signs from her political opponent. That was reported in the news. I looked that up. That was reported.
That was, and it was found unfounded.
Okay.
And that was a political attack on me, and it was set up by someone who worked here.
Okay.
And he no longer works here.
Well.
So you know you can't do stuff like that and not get caught. We caught them red-handed, and the DA's office looked into it,
and they tried to pin it on you.
No, the person who directed me to go pick up those signs.
Okay.
I went and picked up the signs, but I'm pretty squared away in how I do things.
Yeah.
I wrote the date, the time of the sign, and I wrote who told me to pick them up, and I photographed the signs.
Okay.
And I brought them right back.
Little CYA.
Yeah. Put them in his office. And I even told him I didn't think it was a good thing or a good optic for someone in uniform to be picking up signs for political.
Yeah, definitely not.
It's just totally wrong.
Definitely not.
I've seen Brookhaven Town has their highway department do that, and Suffolk County has their DPW guys do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if signs are in the wrong place, they shouldn't be there. They should be removed.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy, you know, kind of got me to do that, and very, very coincidentally, within 20 minutes after I dropped those signs off, somebody in this community who was against the mayor and a bunch of other people came over and filed a FOIL request.
Oh, okay.
And I won't go too much further into it except to say that they got caught with their pants down big time.
Yeah.
I mean, make a lot of money here.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And it's
you get your pension from the sheriff's office.
I get my
right?
pension, and so I can only make what the state allows under Section 211 and 212.
Yeah.
So, you know.
For sure. Yeah, I heard so many things after I posted that video, and I came back here again. I'm sure you know. I came back here again.
Yeah, you talked
I didn't. Yeah, and I talked to the Joe exactly, and you know, I didn't post that video because I wanted to give you a chance to just address it, because those are serious allegations. The law enforcement officers selling guns on the street, and a gun that was used in a crime. That's a serious allegation.
I would never do that.
Yeah.
And I'm not stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
And
I mean, that would be very, very stupid if you did.
Do you really think if I did that, I would have a pension? And I mean, going back, you know, over a decade ago when I retired, but do you think I would have a pension and I would be and I would be able to retire if that happened?
I would hope not. I really would hope
that is not the way things work.
I would hope not.
You know, whoever's giving you that, God bless them.
I know. Also, you were involved in a federal lawsuit. That's true too, right?
Yes.
A while ago.
once. Yeah, that's
for the airport, right? You know, it's funny. I
Yes.
was filming outside of Gabreski Airport. I was doing that, and maybe because of that incident, maybe they learned, and I wasn't arrested.
You know how I got involved in that?
How? Tell me, because I couldn't find out your direct involvement.
Well, there were guys working. They went there. They saw weapons in the car. She had a couple of weapons and a lot of ammunition.
Okay.
And she was a little
outside
bit,
of the National Guard base.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify.
So when they arrested her, they didn't have anybody who knew how to clear those weapons. So I got called over there. I cleared the weapons.
Oh, as you worked for the gun unit.
Yeah, and she kept.
What's that unit called?
Which one?
The gun where you worked for
the license bureau.
Yeah, the license bureau. That's where you worked. Okay.
So the last 2 digits of my phone number and the property section phone number are inverted. So she kept trying to call the property section, and she was getting my office. And they kept telling you have to call the property section. So that's the only reason I was involved, because I ended up clearing the weapons.
Gotcha.
So bad place, bad time.
All right.
Wrong place, wrong time.
I hear you. I just want to make sure, you know, I'm for accountability and transparency, even for myself.
437. Thank you.
I'm not a bad guy. I'm not going to try and hurt anybody.
And you know what?
I don't want to hurt anybody. All I want to do is promote my rights. That's it.
I know. Me too. It's briefed about you.
Yeah, of course.
And I get that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So,
I mean, it's not that I'm trying to start any problems or anything. I'm not doing any civil lawsuits or anything. No, my rights weren't violated. I mean, you did.
Listen.
What was a little concerning, Fred, is that you did tell the sergeant to arrest me.
No.
You said if he goes in any secure areas, you don't even have arrest powers.
I had said to you that if you go in certain places where you're not allowed, you'll call Suffolk Police and have you arrested.
Okay.
And then you said you're supposed to have signs.
Yeah.
And I said, well, we're supposed to point it out to you. That's part of that Supreme Court decision. Yeah. We have to have a person telling you can't go there or a sign. So I did tell you, don't go in that door. And when I came down the stairs, you went in the door, and it's on your video. You said, "Let me see if the mayor's here." And you tried her door.
I knocked on the door.
But well, and I had told you, don't go in there. That's not okay. That's not open to the public. So a little miscommunication. You probably didn't hear me, when I said that. But
because I had actually thought that you had law enforcement capabilities. I didn't know that this was just a simply code enforcement, because you guys call each other constables.
What we have, according to the criminal procedure law, is when we're in a position where we're going to write either a parking ticket or a field appearance ticket for a code violation, we have the same rights and privileges as a peace officer, meaning we can tell you you're detained, we can write you, and you have to stay until we're completed. That's all. Okay. So it's actually not that we have no rights. We do have enforcement rights. They're just very minimal. Yeah. That's all. Okay. And that's not really what we do for the most part. For the most part, what we do is we assist the public here. That's pretty much it.
And I'm going to tell you something, Fred. Not a lot of, I've heard a lot about you, and I'm sure you've heard a lot about me, right?
I have.
But
I heard from 2 guys that I know that went to high school with you.
But
it's weird, though, how that works.
Yeah, it is weird. But what I will say is I give you a lot of credit for talking to me. That's for sure, because there was a lot of, things that I was like, wow, that for a law enforcement officer to sell guns or do this or do that. And people could be, I'm not saying I have no credible information.
I never sold anything that I didn't own myself.
Okay.
And was my property ever.
Okay.
I'm glad it's done with. All of my personnel have been trained. They know now that they have to allow for a First Amendment audit, and they don't have to allow you to go into rooms where we have either private documents or something.
Yeah, I've seen you guys since added signs.
We have signs.
I've seen you since added signs.
So with that, I always try to recover, back up, and do better next time. That's part of life. Everybody makes mistakes. You just try to do better in the future. We can't change the past.
Everybody,
Try to do better.
You're right. Everybody does mistakes, and we just try to learn from them.
As a God-fearing guy, that's my MO.
Hey, you've had a lot of training in your career, so you know that de-escalation from the beginning will only help to help you and the other person. Because if you come in and say, "Hi, sir, how are you today? My name is Chief Leute. Nice to meet you." Especially a guy like me, I'm going to be like, "Hi, Chief, how are you?"
There, I was running errands. I came in here.
Yeah, because you weren't even uniform or anything. Yeah.
And I got people on Facebook going, "That guy, look how sloppy he is." I'm on my day off. What are you talking about? I can be as sloppy as I want to be. Go kick rocks. But I thought that was kind of funny. And then, you get picked on for that stuff. I'm like, give me a break.
I mean, I get a lot of hate too, man.
I was picking up screws at Ace Hardware, 5 minutes before that. Come on. So,
All right, Chief. Well, it was good talking to you. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
And
I appreciate
no
it.
hard feelings. We did put signage up.
Yep,
Anyone
for sure.
who
And you
wants
did
to
some
have privacy
retraining.
because there's some sort of documents out.
Yep.
You know.
And you did some retraining.
Yeah,
You
we
did some
did
training.
retraining.
Great.
We have some signs up.
Great.
And, you know, hopefully we'll have a better Discord with anyone else who shows up and does that.
Great.
We did actually have a gentleman come, and he kind of looked around and left. I mean, you know.
A videotaping.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Probably somebody. Obviously, somebody watched my
probably saw your
videos.
stuff and said,
Let me
get
check.
in on that.
Let me check it out. But look, and then there's nothing else to tell
Yeah,
because you
again.
guys did it. I get it. It's not. It could be something that you've never seen before, or at least the people
Right,
on
and
the.
it could be scary to people, especially some of the women. They were a little afraid
Yeah.
because, you know, in this day and age, they don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And they're like,
But that's why you ask, Fred.
Yes, I
That's
know.
why you ask.
So, well, they did.
You have a
didn't-
conversation.
You didn't answer. You
I said that I'm a journalist working on a story.
Well, that was a little later
but
into it, yeah.
the story
But again,
is, and when
you
people don't
Richie-
understand, they're like, "What story are you working on?"
You guys had
I'm
that
gonna let you
thing.
know, Fred. The story is how you guys treat us. That's the story.
I got you,
That's
bro.
the story. You know what
I
I
got
mean?
you.
So,
And
that's the
again,
story.
no hard feelings. It is what it is.
all right, let me get another handshake. Thanks, man.
All right, man.
I'm gonna get out of here.
You have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
All right, guys, we got a bit of a mixed bag here. This interview was from last year. I'm still waiting on some documentation from FOIL requests that I've done from certain departments. That being said, I have 3 main takeaways. Number 1, he did admit to stealing the mayor's opponent's campaign signs. Number 2, he denied selling guns that he marked down as destroyed. But he did not say why he retired early. Number 3, he requested immediately after I started asking questions, he did a FOIL request for his complete personnel file. Why would you do that? If you knew exactly what was in it, why would you need to FOIL request it to see what I can find? So it's going to be interesting when I receive that file to see what we can find out. But let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.